Welcome back to the NFTW podcast. Today is a very special episode. It's a boys only podcast. It's a boys night out. I'm your host, your Monza Noodle.
And me, Evil Ars.
I'm Katy Perry. There's no girls allowed in archery.
That's TP, folks.
That's me.
So, the very first boys only podcast. Ooh.
It's weird.
Long time in the
Yeah,
making,
no.
isn't it?
Yes, exactly.
We've
The
been
reason
demanding
it's
it since day one.
Yeah, it's all legal papers. The reason it's a boys only podcast today is because Lacey wasn't feeling too well, but she will be back for the very next episode. So don't miss her too much.
I miss her already.
Yeah, me too.
I know you do. Also, guys, this episode doesn't have a topic. We're just gonna talk, and things are gonna go absolutely nuts. I hope.
Just complete mad ramblings, to be honest.
I love that.
Oh.
I hope.
I hope it could go up, or it could just plummet straight to the ground.
And we will never post this.
Oh god, it will it'll sit in an archive, and then years later, like an Indiana Jones guy will come and try find it, and then as soon as he plays it, it'll be like The Ring, and then we'll ring him on the phone and go, hey, give us your tape or we're gonna kill you in 7 days.
Blackmail on a new level.
Oh my god.
Oh, hell yeah.
TP, you said you had a question.
Very important question to lead us all off. How are you doing? That's it.
I think you just got out a bit.
Oh, I just asked how you doing.
Oh, doing fine.
Fabulous.
That's my big question that I've been building up.
Oh.
Oh. Nice.
That shut up. Bullshit.
Oh. Okay. I've got a question for you boys.
Yeah, head. Hit me.
Your favorite type of ice cream?
Ooh. Ebo, do you have an answer? Or will I go?
I do. You can go first.
Aight.
Don't want you to steal my answer.
My answer is all ice cream. If
All
you're getting
ice
ice cream, you stack it. You get as many scoops as you can. As they're scooping it, you throw your hand in, scoop out a couple of scoops with your hands, take as much as you can, fill your pockets, and go.
You fucking
That
stole
sounds-
it anyways.
Stole
some
the ice cream, stole your idea.
That's some Scooby-Doo-esque shit right there.
Damn it, Tippy.
I would have
We
to
have to
say
do this.
my I would have to say my favorite ice cream. For some reason, it's not even a proper ice cream flavor. It's pistachio ice cream.
Pistachio.
Mm.
Well, that's good as well.
I-
Yeah.
I like how
Well,
you
it's
guys
ice
are going,
cream, so it's good.
I mean, I love how you guys were all like, and then you get the big stack, and then you shove it in your pocket. I'm just like, I like pistachio.
I like pistachio.
No, you don't have to stuck it in your pocket. You can just stuff it in your mouth. That's way better.
Thinking ahead.
Yeah.
I can
Stick
just
it right
imagine
into your
us
tummy.
all like, like your whole hand goes down your esophagus and everything, and then it, like
Yeah.
inside your like stomach, you're just gently stacking these scoops of ice cream.
There's a little cone inside my tummy, and I'm putting ice cream scoops on top.
Oh my god! And then if that were physically possible, your hand would come out like skeletal.
Oh yeah, from the acids and stuff.
Yeah, our stomach acid would
It's
just burn.
stomach acid isn't that strong. It's not that
It is
fast.
extremely strong.
Yeah, but it's not that fast.
Ooh.
It can
So,
melt.
like-
It can melt your hand, but it doesn't work like that fast.
You'd have to
You
keep
dum
So-
dums.
So if it's not fast, does that mean tomorrow you're gonna have a skeleton hand?
Well, if you fucking keep your hand in your mouth.
Depends on how many scoops you're doing.
Yeah.
All the scoops. Just has no arm.
One more scoop, please.
Oh, do you
No
know?
more.
Speaking,
This is hurting
speaking of-
already.
I like how you can talk with your arm down your throat. I think that you just all you hear is go. This does not sound good over a podcast.
Yeah.
Clip that.
Oh god. Anybody got a different question? We good?
Yeah,
Alright.
I think so. I fucking hate when this
Sweet.
happens.
I know. And a boys' night.
Yeah.
Well, we'll just keep going, shall we?
Yeah.
Girls were hacking up.
The girls
Yeah.
don't want us recording the best episode ever created.
Yeah, this is
Trust me,
and this episode will rise. This episode gonna make us popular as fuck. Everyone will know us after this one.
I
We'll be
mean,
feared across the world.
we'll be on fucking FBI's Most Wanted after this episode.
Not again.
They'll be like, you know,
I
like
didn't
the top
say
t-
how whole world will know us.
Oh yeah. Like I'd love like, do you know that? I think it's like the top 10 most wanted people in the world.
Mm.
I would if you ever see the pictures, they're all like really angry looking, and then it like pans down to us, and we're just smiling. It's like a
Just
group
smiling.
photo.
Our arms around each other, all buddy.
Yeah, it's one of those photos where like you can see the photos are separated, but you can see our arms stretched across in each one of them,
Oh, yeah.
wrapping around each other. Oh,
That's how we are.
do you know what that reminds me of? If when we meet up, we all have to take photos like that.
Mhm.
I think I'll definitely wear my top hat. I 100% will not leave it. Ebo, you need I want the horse head has to be there,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will do.
and I fully expect TP to have ears and a bandit mask.
And be butt naked.
I fully expect an actual raccoon and an actual horse
Yeah,
to
yeah.
meet me.
I'll be on
You
the
wish.
I can just Do you know where TwitchCon EU is going to be next year, guys?
Amsterdam.
Amsterdam. No, that sounds like an amazing spot.
Yeah, it does. I'm
Do
gonna
you
go.
guys
Anyways.
Yeah, do you guys genuinely want to try meet up?
Yeah.
We actually should.
If possible.
Oh, hell yeah.
I know that we've got a tiny bit of an audience as well. Kayak is in our chat but not speaking. Kayak, that's a place you gotta go. Make sure to tell Lacey. Get the whole shebang. The NFTWs will go on a road trip across Europe.
Ooh.
A road trip, huh?
Oh
Road
my
trip.
god. Can you imagine us all in a camper van going across, just getting into all sorts of mess?
Oh, hell yeah.
That would be dangerous.
It'd be like Euro trip.
And that sounds fucking dope.
Imagine
It
the
does.
rams we can
Also-
get in our camper.
The
A noodle.
raps!
Noodle.
Yeah.
We could stream from there.
Oh, we could. Wait, what's like mobile streaming is very difficult unless you've got like a proper good Wi-Fi connection. So how do you do it like in the wild?
Oh, we can do it. We can do it. Trust me.
Stick
I
an
have
arm
my
to a
ways.
deer.
I can just imagine like a raccoon with one of those like GoPros on it.
Stuck to his head.
Yeah, sitting on a horse. And then the raccoon's holding a bowl of noodles with a top hat on it, and they're just like running around in a field. That would be awesome.
Wasn't
And
that
do you know
what you were thinking?
That was what I was thinking.
thinking exact that. Exact same.
Whoa, great minds think alike.
On the same way.
Not the fucking camper one.
Mm. Do you know the way? Right, do you know the way we always the characters that we are? So the bowl of noodles, the top hat, the horse with the gas mask, the raccoon in a bandit mask. Do you know, right, if we went to TwitchCon, do you know the way people do like cartoonist designs of people? Like, did you guys see Russell Stewart drawing on Instagram by any chance? He was at TwitchCon drawing people.
I haven't seen those, I think.
Oh, but do you know the way, like, you can go to a fairground and then there's someone's like, oh, do you want me to do a portrait of you? And when you see the portrait, it's like a big blown up cartoon picture of you with like a big head and stuff. Can you imagine?
Caricatures?
Yeah, yes, caricatures. And I can imagine us like all sitting down, like obviously three fellas sitting down, and then when he turns the like picture around, it is a horse, a raccoon, and a bowl of noodles sitting on a chair. Because that's how everybody else sees us.
Yeah.
That's one place I wanted
That's
to go so
who I
badly,
am.
TwitchCon.
Yeah, same.
What about you, Ebo? You got some mad thoughts brewing inside that Finnish head of yours?
Not really.
Oh, okay. TP, give us a little twist of your mind.
I have another. Well, on the same topic or a different topic? Because I have a good topic for us all to.
It's
Oh,
fucking
please.
nonsense episode. Whatever
Yeah,
you
true.
wish.
So Halloween's coming up, and I gotta ask about trick. Let's be honest.
Oh,
I'm going.
hell
Just
yeah.
because I wanna egg the houses.
We'll get to that in a second. First question: Are you too old to trick or treat at any age, or can you go at any age?
Any
I
age,
think
I think.
I think any age you can trick or treat.
Well, it's kind of weird if there is like a bunch of grown-up adults trick or treating. Kinda. Well, whatever floats your boat.
I've always thought that if someone has that Halloween spirit, like to dress up, to celebrate, to decorate their house, I think like that's good. But if they went trick or treating, I think it would probably be. 1 second, guys.
Yeah, take time. And he just went muted.
I think it'd be pretty scary though, wouldn't it? If like 4 dudes, like men, pulled up to your house.
Yeah, exactly.
Just
That was why what I meant with it's being weird.
like just
Sorry
knocking
about
on your-
that.
Yeah, no problem.
No worries at all. I was just saying,
what-
it,
Yeah,
I was just saying
continue,
it could
TP.
be a little bit weird, you know, if like 4 dudes like pull up to your house and they're like knocking on the door asking.
I mean, if they don't have costumes on, then they can get the hell out.
Just 4 dudes, just normal looking singing of sweets.
and a like pair of trackies and like boots and a
Yeah,
fucking
Adidas
hoodie.
Pants tucked into the sock.
It'd be worse if they were like in their uniform from their job that they were at earlier in the day. But yeah, I actually think it's okay for people who are older to trick or treat.
I
As
just
long
had a
as they're
great
not
idea.
like being weird. What?
Like, you know, the way it could be if you just turn up alone, an adult male, it could be seen as scary. So what you do before going out, you like take a local child, you just take it, offer it sweets.
No,
go around to
TP,
houses,
TP,
cut 'em
no,
off, cut 'em.
no.
You just
That's
kidnap for
not
one night,
allowed. No,
and then you say,
no,
"Oh look,
no,
this
you
is my
cannot
kid,
do
give
that.
him a treat."
No,
then
TP,
you
you
take
cannot
his
do that.
sweet.
No.
Oh,
I
that's,
can- I
that's
can-
frowned upon.
I can see like TP, just this raccoon sitting on a bin, like as all these like trick or treating kids are walking by, and then it sees one by itself and he goes, "I'm gonna take his candy."
That's an even better idea. Just take kids' candy.
It's
as they get
even
houses.
easier.
Yeah, it's even easier.
Like taking candy from not a baby but a young kid.
Like a toddler, maybe. They breed them tough.
Would
so
a
I have to
toddler be walking around by itself though?
Nope.
Probably not.
So you're gonna have to fight the bosses before you can get the loot.
Yeah. Fight off the
Oh. But another question for the trick or treating, guys. If you guys are going trick or treating or celebrating anything on Halloween, what are you going as?
To be honest, Halloween isn't that big thing in Finland.
No?
No, it's not really.
What do
It's
you
kind of
celebrate
sad. Well,
then? Do you like scary stories, or do you do haunted houses or something like that?
nada.
Damn.
Halloween
Do you
isn't
steal
a
egg
thing.
houses?
Sadly, no.
Sorry, TP. No spoopy spirit. It's celebrated, like, I mean, here in Ireland, it's celebrated by the younger generation, and then kind of the older teenage groups celebrate it as well.
Getting
But it's
drunk.
more or less, yeah, it's more or less an excuse to dress up and get drunk.
And get violent.
Yeah. Sir, we've got a report in. What? There's a guy in a giant penis costume fighting a guy dressed as a rabbit on the town square. We'll be there in 5 minutes.
Not a
Not again.
Not again, TP.
class.
They're not even they're not even celebrating Halloween. They just dress up like that and fight each other every week.
It's not even Halloween. It's coming closer to Christmas.
He goes, "What are you guys celebrating? Fight Club!" And he just drops him.
He knocks him out.
And then the penis stands up victorious. And then he gets tasered and thrown into a cell every single time.
Every single day.
That's what Halloween is there for, though.
That's what Halloween's all about.
But yeah, Halloween isn't really a thing in Finland.
Well, what would you
That's
like to dress
sad.
up then?
Actually, when we were child in school, like when we went to school at first
Yeah.
time, there was a party, Halloween party, and I have no idea what the fuck is the other celebration. But anyways,
It's a ghost.
it's almost Easter, but not. It's in late April. But anyways, we were dressing up, and once I was a woman,
Nice.
I fucking
That's
nailed
hot.
it. I was dressed as a woman. I had high
got, like,
heels and everything. I had
Take me
makeup.
picture.
I had makeup, and I have had a dress, and I had fucking everything.
Wow.
Do you have pictures?
No, I don't.
Do you have pictures? Oh, I think
And
You can just take my word. I fucking nailed it.
Well, maybe this Halloween you do it again and get pictures.
And no, I won't.
Oh, damn it. Worth a try.
TP, what are you going as for Halloween?
Batman.
I knew that answer. I don't know
Like a little-
how or why, but I knew it.
A little raccoon dressed as Batman would be amazing.
I think raccoons and Batmen have so much in common. You know, we run around at night naked, throw stuff at people,
Yep. Fight crime.
fight crime.
Both your
fight-
parents were shot in an alleyway.
Yeah. By Gordon Ramsay.
By Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
He's like, "Where's the lamb sauce?" And then shoots your parents.
What are you?
It was the biggest heist of their life, stealing the lamb sauce off Gordon Ramsay. And then he marked them outside his restaurant.
What are you?
Wow.
An idiot sandwich.
He starts throwing slices
Imagine
of bread.
saying that. Imagine saying that as he shot your parents. You're an idiot sandwich, and then just shoots.
Can you imagine the last thing you hear is someone calling you an idiot sandwich, and then you get shot and you're lying there dying on the
Everything
floor
goes
going, and you're like,
God.
"This is how I died."
And it's Gordon Ramsay with a
I
12
would-
gauge shotgun.
Oh Jesus!
That's
This is
frightening.
how it ends, huh?
I can imagine like do you know the chalk outlines of the body?
Yeah.
It's just lying there, and he goes, "Mr. Ramsey left a piece of bread on top of each body. Must have been his calling sign." Chief, not really. There's a piece of bread under them as well. My God, he turned them
my
into
God.
sandwiches. I think I'm actually, for Halloween myself, I'm so not sure what I want to go as.
Hmm.
It's a toss-up between a
Actually,
sexy
you don't
doctor
even
or
have
a,
to dress up.
or a sexy nun.
Ooh.
You don't even have to dress
Take
up.
pictures.
Wait, what do you mean I don't have to dress up?
You're a fucking bowl of noodles.
I'll put on a cape.
I
Yeah.
thought he was gonna say you are a sexy nurse.
I am a sexy nurse.
That's just how we go.
I like wake up in the morning and I've got like that, like the tight white outfit, and it's like, up, like squeezes my boobs up a bit, and I've got like one button undone. I think that would probably be the most impractical nurse ever. Like she goes
Yeah.
to examine you, and her bust makes one of the buttons fly off, and it goes into your mouth, and you choke on it.
You die. Doctor, I'm
Death
calling
by...
it here.
Oh man, I think what was the funniest costume you guys have seen?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Like,
I
you
think
know,
that's
they have-
the one of mine. I had a sumo wrestler
Oh,
costume one year.
It sounds amazing.
I'd love a sumo wrestling costume.
They are actually so much fun. Like you
I
ever done
fucking
sumo
hated
wrestling?
that one.
Yeah. Running around bumping into people.
I hated that one. It was so fucking hot. It wasn't one of those
yeah.
air filling costumes.
Oh, it was like a
okay.
padded one.
Yeah.
Those ones are cool though for fighting in though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
They're the best for tummy smash.
Tummy smash. Oh, I remember playing. Our school had one of those like a fun day, and someone had brought a mat in with those two suits. And I remember me and my friend were doing the sumo wrestling, and I'd thrown him onto the ground, but I couldn't jump onto him because the suit was so big. But the guy picked me up and then slammed me down on the and he was trying to get
WWE
up
wrestler.
and yeah, he was trying to get up, and all he could see was this big like shadow covering the sun as I slammed into him.
You know when there is those carnivals and there is the sumo wrestling costumes.
Yeah.
I was in one carnival kind of thing, and there was those costumes. I was.
Please tell me you used it.
I said to my friend, "Let's do it." It just looks at me. Nuts. Let's do it.
Nice.
And we were fucking wrestling like a half an hour or so. God damn. It was
There's
hot.
just like a stalemate of them two like holding like each other's shoulders, trying to push each other over, and the guy's sitting there looking at his watch. Oh, for God's sake! Somebody lose!
Somebody, come on! I fucking
remember
pay
one
you!
of- There was the funniest costume I'd seen was someone I was at a house party. My friends had this big Halloween party, not a house party, and we were all coming in and we were dressed up in a bunch of costumes. I was dressed up as Freddy Krueger, I think that one, and I remember seeing this person come in, and they were in this absolutely gorgeous suit, like tailored and everything, a bow tie, the vest, and it was this beautiful like deep red color. And I was like, wow. And then I looked down at the bottom. I only seen the suit first, and I looked down to see the shoes, and it had these big like duck's feet. And I was like, what the hell? And I was kind of drunk at this point, and then I looked back up, they had a duck's head. And I was like, oh dear God, I'm too drunk, it's happening.
I'm hallucinating.
And someone was dressed up as a duck in a suit. And I thought it was probably one of the coolest costumes I've seen. I mean, I've seen like weird ones. Like I've seen a guy go as a bar of soap once.
Bar soap.
Yeah, a bar of soap.
Soap.
Was he slippery?
He did fall over, but that's because he did have too many tequila shots.
Don't pick up the soap. Don't drop the soap, isn't it?
Don't
Yeah,
don't
don't
pick
drop.
up the, don't
Don't
pick up the
drop.
soap.
Don't pick it up.
It's lying on the floor, and he goes, "But it's getting dirty." And he goes, "Is it getting dirty, or is the floor getting clean?"
Oh,
Mm.
getting philosophical on us.
Getting fillet steak ophicus on us.
Whoa.
Whoa, I know.
Getting
Big
philo-
brain.
soap. Let's move on to the next topic.
Pause.
Well, let's get back to the costumes.
Let's move on.
No, not yet. I have this one thing.
Oh, you got something else?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like, if I would dress anything this year, I would be, dress as a Pickle Rick.
Oh, that'd be a good one.
Yeah. The rat version. The rat version. When he was
Oh.
killing the rats
That was
and
cool.
building the fucking armor from that rats.
Yeah, that was actually probably one of my favorite episodes.
Yeah, it was. It was fucking dope.
The one I liked probably the most was the episode with the fart.
Do what?
It was like a gas full of colors.
Oh,
and
that
it could-
yeah.
It could read minds.
Yeah. And
And
you
it
you
goes
said
up to-
telepathy.
Yeah, and when he's talking to Morty, and he goes, "Wait a minute, how can I hear you inside my mind?" He goes, "I have developed this ability known as Jessica's feet. I mean telepathy," because he went into Morty's head and realized he was thinking about Jessica's feet. Oh, I love it. And he goes, "I like this name, Fart."
Yeah.
Oh, it's such a good episode.
Yeah.
It's actually coming out. The season 4 is coming out pretty soon.
Yeah,
isn't
I
it?
heard.
Is it like next week or next month?
I don't remember. Hold on. November 10th.
Oh, nice. PogChamp.
Was fast as fuck.
Guys, I've got a nice little question to ask.
It's me.
Hit us. Hey.
What
Damn it.
is your favorite color? But you have to wear this color for the rest of your life.
Easy. Pink.
I mean, pink goes with everything, so that's a good choice.
Yeah, and also I can wear pink boxers. Underwear, you know.
Yeah.
That's how.
I mean, as in to make it look as if you weren't wearing anything? Is that what you're trying to do?
Not. Wait, what?
No.
Just like Spain.
I just like the color pink.
Yeah, I just love it.
TP?
Black, so no one can see me in the dark. Easier to steal. I mean, that's an easy choice.
There is a color that I think you would love. It's called.
Actually.
It's not.
Actually, I have to say this. Black isn't color.
No, it's technically not a color.
Yeah.
But
Oh
No,
there
isn't
is
white.
there is a material that I think TP would love. It's called Venta Black.
Ooh.
It is a material so dark that it absorbs 98% of the light that goes into it, or something close to that.
my.
So if you shined a torch into it, the torch doesn't actually shine. So
Yeah.
I'm sitting,
You're telling me if they painted me this Venta black, like launched me at the sun, I would absorb.
No one
you
would
would
see
become
you.
God.
Fear
I was
me.
thinking, and if I stood outside in the dark, no one would see you. People would actually see you.
Yeah.
Because regardless of anything, there you would be blacker than the actual night.
Anything.
Oh,
So you would be this
be
giant
funny.
silhouette running around. Yeah.
Yeah,
you'd
but
have
just
no
a
features.
silhouette.
That would be scary.
Yeah.
living silhouette. That's actually a good answer. Now.
But
I
then-
like that.
Yeah.
It's
a cool idea.
My favorite color is purple, naturally,
Mm.
and I would probably be quite happy wearing purple for the rest of my life because it's a nice mixture of red and blue.
Yes.
I like how mine's just a simple answer.
Yeah. You both were close enough with pink and purple.
Mm.
Oh,
I'm
that's
over here
hot.
absorbing this.
Oh, yeah, that's hot. And then pink, purple, nice, beautiful colors, and then TP's just the blackest night.
Blacker
Silhouette man.
than night.
And then he just like throws the Batman cape around him.
It's all
But
No.
if you haven't noticed, my name in Twitch is pink.
It is, yes, I have
Yeah.
noticed that.
And
And mine is.
whenever I play some game where it's option to choose pink, I choose it. I take it. Pink is my color in everywhere. In any game, in any websites, in anywhere when you
See-
can choose a color.
With mine, I
Okay,
chose-
well, okay, I can say in online.
yeah,
Pink,
online.
Pink is my color.
For me, I chose orange because of the noodles being like a yellowy orange color. But Twitch on my phone was being like a little glitchy, and anytime I type a message, my name pops up in dark purple, but the purple I like.
Oh,
So it was like it was catering towards
Instead
me.
of-
So every
It's purple, huh?
darker than Twitch purple.
Oh. Oh.
I'd be very
Okay.
much into my dark colors as well.
like Venta Black.
Oh my god, if I had a Venta black outfit, that would be amazing.
Oh.
But not even an outfit, it would just be a morph suit.
Oh,
I want a
Actu-
suit.
A what?
A suit. With that color. That black.
TP just posted a picture of Filthy Frank into the chat going, speak the devil. Ebo for Halloween.
Actually, I have
was just
that
thinking-
kind of costume. But it's
Do you?
golden.
Aw,
wear it on
See,
stream, I dare.
do it.
For
Do
Halloween.
it, no ball.
I
Do
can
it, no
do
balls.
I can do it.
Yes! You all heard it here first.
Alright, if Ebo wears
Actually,
his, I'll wear mine.
Actually, isn't here first?
What?
When will we post this episode?
Sorry, say that again?
When we will post this episode?
When will we post it? I'm not
yeah.
sure.
Is it before or
Like-
after Halloween?
Well, we could. Well, what's the date now? It's only the 7th.
8th. Oh, actually 7th for you. 8th for
yeah,
me.
it's the 8th for you.
Oh,
We'll
you're-
post it
is it time
before
travel?
Halloween. And then we'll pretend like it's already Halloween's already passed.
Oh. How'd you enjoy Halloween? That's
I had an awesome time. I dressed up as like a dog.
I was a big Rick.
I
TV, what'd
was
you
my
dress up as? Your nan, how is she?
Oh, she's great.
Aw,
It was difficult stealing a child so I could trick or treat as, dressed up as a man.
you were pretending to be like the child's caretaker.
Yeah, this is my child, and he's like trying to run away and like pulling.
Nope,
you're not
going anywhere.
I can imagine like it's a genuinely like little human kid, and you're just like a raccoon with like a grey wig and like a pink cardigan on.
when I get to the door too, I like knock, and then I toss the kid in, and he grabs as much sweets as he can and sprints back out to me, and we run.
And then when you get around the corner, like the kid grabs a zipper on the top of his head and pulls it down, and it pulls off all the skin, and it's another baby raccoon in there, so it is your son.
It just sounds
It's
like
my
us
actual
too.
son.
Can you imagine someone listening to this episode going, "Oh wow, those guys think they're so smart, pretending like it's already been Halloween," and then we're gonna, and if we actually posted this after Halloween, I would love it if we were able to like change the date on YouTube to after Halloween and then post it next week.
We're like time travelers.
Oh, there's been a bunch of memes about time travel recently. Like it's just this comment on like I think it's YouTube, and it's the commenter is called Ellie, and Ellie's first comment is, "Damn, I wish I invented time travel." And then the next comment, 4 years ago, and it says Ellie, and it says, "Hey guys, guess what?" Oh, I would love that sort of thing. It's as the person like someone commented as Ellie 4 years ago, so it actually looked as if it was time travel.
Oh.
Big brain plays.
Gene.
I know. Anybody else got something they want to talk about? The floor is open.
We could talk about. We've talked about the treats. We could talk about some tricks,
Ooh.
like
Great.
egging houses. Acceptable or no?
The NFTW does not condone the egging of houses or any damage to public property.
Let's egg some houses, lads.
Let's do it.
And then it's just the sound of us running away going, "Woo!"
Little pitter patter of his.
Yeah. I have egged a few houses and thrown toilet paper. I've done TP. I've TP'd!
Ah! My signature! I didn't even realize.
The stars have aligned. Can you imagine all of us TPing a house, but writing the letter TP in TP?
Oh, that's just creative.
TP also stands for toilet paper. I'm just reading TP's comment and he's crying. I mean, have you guys done any bad stuff on Halloween?
Nope.
Nope.
Well, I can just raise my hands and say no, I haven't.
I've done some bad shit. I've
Well,
done
tell me more about it.
Okay, you want to hear some stories?
Oh, well, yeah.
So
Film.
I remember one Halloween, I was out with some boys and we were running around throwing fireworks at each other. It was good fun. But we decided. You ever hear of the game Ding Dong Ditch or Belfast? It's where you ring someone's doorbell and then you run away. Like try to
Classic.
avoid them. Yeah, it's a classic. And we went to do it to this house, and I had a mask on, but it was like the worst kind of mask because it was a balaclava.
It was a mask of your own face.
Yeah, it was a mask of my own face. No, but it was one of those like masks that goes all over the head and it's got the 2 eye holes in the mouth hole. That one. And I had that on and it looked like I was a burglar. But anyway, and I went to ring the doorbell and someone leaned out of their window, the next door neighbor, and screamed at me and goes, "I'm watching you!" I took off running and I threw myself down this hill and just tumbled. And I rolled over some guy and just smacked, like, he was running but fell and he was trying to climb back up. And then I just smacked off him and bounced away. And then I just started running and then me and my friend hopped a fence. and I think ran down to my old house, and we just walked in, closed the door, switched on the telly, got a cup of tea,
Oh, nice.
and we got maybe 15 minutes later, the doorbell rings.
Oh,
Who do you think's at the doorbell?
the
Who do
old
you think's
lady.
at the... No.
It was her mom.
She's knocking on your door.
No, it was the woman, it was the mother of one of the other guys we were with.
Oh.
He had ratted on us,
Ah,
and she came down and ate the face of us.
rat.
I know, and I was like, what the hell? We were just having a bit of a laugh. But then, before we like said that we were only having a bit of a laugh, we were like, we've been here the whole time, and we're just sweating.
Panting and all.
Yeah.
Ballyclava is still on your head.
Yeah. But what I did do is I could fold it where it would look like a beanie.
Oh,
It was very clever.
I was imagining as you're, when you're talking about running back, I was imagining like the old lady, you turn around and she's running like 50 miles an hour just down the road.
Oh my god,
Right.
that would
Yeah.
scare the crap out of me. It's like there was this film where there was like this demon old lady, and she like flips and jumps on walls, but then she chases after one of them and she's running at full speed, and it's just terrifying.
That's what I was imagining.
Yeah.
Like an 80-year-old lady that like comes out of her house with like a Zimmer frame at the start, and then she flips that away and just takes off.
I would be like holding up a crucifix at that point.
Yeah, just curl up and cry.
Oh yeah, and it'd just be just a do, 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 and I'd be crying on the floor, and then she'd be standing over me, and you just hear her soft breath going, "I found you."
Oh my
And
god.
I think I would probably just die there and then. Like my body would just give up.
Well, I can come and speak some Finnish to that woman.
What?
Yeah.
I can come and speak some Finnish to that woman.
You can
And then
curse
she'd
her.
probably start levitating.
Yeah.
She starts speaking demon.
Oh my god. It's like everything's backwards in a deeper voice than her own.
Yeah. And
That
then
would
after
be scary.
it goes all dark, and then there's nothing for a second, and then you open your eyes and you feel something in your hand, you open it, and it's hard candy.
A Werther's original.
Yeah. It's like you've been trick-or-treated and you got the really bad candies. So it's even worse than they're killing you, to be honest.
Do you know the SpongeBob movie?
Yeah.
You know when the first one that was ever made. You know the one where they're inside the burger car and they're being chased by that giant monster, but its tongue is like a fake old lady,
Yeah, I know what you're
And
talking about.
and it goes, "Come on, kiddies, have some ice cream," and they start screaming, and then it goes, "I'll let you pet Mr. Whiskers," and then like a gross cat thing comes out of the mouth as well. That'd be like her. Oh man.
Fright.
Speaking of frightening, scary movies, guys. What's your favorite scary movie?
That's a good question.
There isn't any scary movies.
You're not scared of anything, Eidville?
Well, not any movies. At
Is
least.
there nothing you're scared of?
I think not.
I think
Well, I haven't met anything yet, so.
I mean, I would love to see like Evo in a haunted house, and all these paid actors are trying to scare him, and he's just got this blank face the whole
Well,
time.
you know, some scares. It's a very different thing than scary.
Oh, so you're people jumping out at you and catching you by surprise would scare you.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, that
if
makes sense.
when I'm concentrating something else and someone is just jumping off my back, boom! Of course, I'm gonna shit myself.
Yeah. I've been there.
It's a cheap scare.
Yeah, it's a cheap scare. I think one of my favorite ones was I remember me and my friends were out at a friend's house and we had this like a game, we call them game days, where we would all take our Xboxes, our PlayStations, and we'd all link them together and play together for a few hours and drink and stuff. It's one of our favorite like traditions. But my friend has a big forest and a big hill out the back of his house. And one Halloween, we're all out in the forest, like trying to catch each other. And I remember one person pretends to hide in the forest, and we all go up with like our cameras and our phones trying to take pictures of them. And they would run out, and if they caught us, that's us out. And we would walk up, and then the person would run out and scare the shit out of us, and we'd run away. And I remember everybody else got caught in something, and they're all like in this big group, and I ran away from the group. And I was like, I was videoing the whole thing, but it's just like pure black. You can't see anything, only the ground every time the flash reaches it. And then I'm walking in the dark on my own, and I can't hear the boys anymore. And I'm like, oh, that was so scary. That was so scary. And then right behind my ear, all I hear is, oh, hey, dude. And I fucking ran. And all you can hear in the video was just me going, fucking shit. And then the sound of me running, going, and I was gone. And and it was the funniest thing ever, and we were all laughing about it because I showed them the video, and my friend Michael, because he was one of the ones who was trying to catch people, and I said, Michael, that was so funny, you got me so good. And he goes, I don't know what you mean. And I go, that was you behind me who scared me. I recognized your voice. And he goes, no, I was up at the top of the hill. And I was like, so who was at the bottom with me? And everybody said, no, we were all in the middle together. There was nobody with you. And I was like, oh, God. Oh, it was so the videos are so funny because it's pure black and all you can just hear audio, and I think someone shouted Virginia. Like it's really quiet, and then you can see like someone jump out of a tree. This big tall man jumps out of a tree, and all I hear is Virginia, and someone scream. Oh man, does anybody have any like scary story, or not scary stories, but funny stories like that?
I don't think so.
No.
Can't think of one off the top of my head.
Damn, you guys must be like super brave. Like you guys could walk through like the most haunted house, and like there's monsters and everything just like creeping up behind you, and then you've got like no expression on your face, and you're making a cup of tea, and the monster's just like grabbing onto your shoulders, and you don't even notice it.
He's like, please fear me.
Please, I have kids to feed. I need to scare you.
I need to be scared.
I want to be scared.
True, I do recall that. Ebo. Ebo, do you mind me mentioning that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Ebo's after putting into our Discord chat, remember my army background? And I'm like, oh, true, the man's been shot at. He's obviously not going to be scared of anything. Like, bomb goes off all around him on a daily basis. And then he walks into a house with a scary girl in the corner, and he just takes out the gun and points it at her, and she's like, okay, I'm leaving.
You're the
Get the
scary
fuck out. This is my house now.
Oh,
People going through the scary house and just Evo in the corner with it like an AK.
Yes, up, dudes.
oh, hey guys. And he goes, are you a scary ghost with a gun? Oh no, I'm
no,
ghosts.
no, I'm not a ghost. I'm just Ebo.
Yeah, I'm Evo.
It's a horse with an AK wrapped around his neck. I can just can you imagine like applying us to horror movies and like horror situations?
I could
So,
imagine
like-
it being so stupid.
Like a girl is getting chased through a house by, do you know, the ghost face, the scream?
Yeah.
And then it runs into the kitchen, and Ebo's in the kitchen, and then he just the horse legs flick up and kick the guy in the face and break his jaw. And he drops to the ground. And he's like, "Cindy, he broke my jaw." And then TP. I'm trying to think what TP would be good in.
I'll be the guy dressed up in the scream thing.
It's
Evo
a
kicks me in
tiny,
the
a tiny scream.
head. Yeah. And the robe is like, I'm wearing all his clothes, so it's really oversized. So I'm like running around tripping over the robe, and it's like dragging behind me.
Like the mask would be the size of your body.
Yeah.
And I can
Like-
imagine like in the sitting room is just the bowl of noodles and the top hat like flicking through TV shows, and then the ring switches on, and then the girl like climbs out of the TV and gets closer and closer to the bowl of noodles, and then starts eating the noodles, and then there's like a dramatic piano noise. Like, and then like a woman scream.
Yeah.
And like someone walks in and goes, "Oh, he's eating him! And then he's gonna eat me! Oh my god!" Nobody
We
get
should
that
make a
reference?
movie. Maybe.
We should make a movie. What would the movie be called?
We own it already.
The what?
We are on it. It's in our bucket list. And to remember.
Say that again. Your connection kind of went blip blip.
Blub blub. We are on it. It's in our bucket list. Don't you remember
Yeah.
Oh yes, to be in a movie.
to make a
To
movie?
make a movie. We said that at the same time. That was weird.
Oh.
Yeah.
What would it be though? Like a
Scared
romantic.
Shrekless 2.
Wait, say that again.
Scared Shrekless 2.
Scared Shrekless 2. What happened to the first one?
I think someone already made it.
Oh, okay.
It's work in
Actually,
progress.
we should go straight to 3.
Scared Shrekless Forever After.
Yeah.
And then like the opening is what's that song? So no one said what's the problem, baby.
Yeah.
Well,
We'll have
what's
all
that
the
song?
like amazing Shrek songs.
Yeah, those songs are fucking class.
Yeah, they actually.
Oh man. I think a movie starring all of us would be absolutely hilarious.
Hmm.
But like, do you want it starring us, or as in the horse with the mask, the raccoon, the bowl of noodles?
us
Make a
dressed up
guess.
As them.
Yeah, us as us playing the characters. So it's Ebo with an actual horse mask pretending to be a horse, and you in a raccoon outfit, and then me with like a noodle outfit on, sitting in a bowl.
It'll be really low budget, so it'll be like Ebo with a horse mask and his body painted black, and you with like just noodles spread all over your body.
It looks like, and it will like have that staticky like VHS startup.
Yeah, yeah.
It would look like the really like worst beginning to a porn ever.
That's
And then
us.
with, like with the Shrek music in it.
And it's called Scared Shrekless 3. So there's lots of kids going to see it.
Oh man.
We're definitely getting sued.
Oh, we're getting sued by everyone.
The second that movie drops, we're heading for the hills.
Yeah.
I don't even think it would get past production.
Yeah, that's true.
We'd walk into like the big business room like with Disney, and we're like, "This is our idea for a movie," and it goes, "This is just Shrek, but with you guys in it."
Exactly.
And then we have like a PowerPoint presentation, and it's just like a picture of Shrek plus us equals profit.
Money signs.
Yeah, the money signs. And then
And
you
it's
see
true,
like,
it's
sorry, continue, TP.
I was just gonna say it's written in like crayon and there's lots of like drawings on the side and like smiley face.
TP was ear.
Yeah.
And then you've got one person in the meeting who's like, he just kind of, he sits there and puts his like 2 fingers to his lips and then points at us and goes, maybe, and then someone slaps him. He was like, one person was gonna vouch for us.
And even that
Oh.
was a maybe.
A maybe.
A big maybe.
It's not even positive.
And he goes, do you guys have any celebrity appearances? And we're like, yes.
Yes. Us.
Us.
We have this Gordon Ramsay dwarf lookalike. Do you know, actually, just thinking out there was not a caption. There was a story on something like BuzzFeed, and it was dwarf Gordon Ramsay lookalike found dead in badger den, half eaten.
With what?
No!
Come again?
Our actor was eaten by a badger. No!
I shit you not, it's genuine. And you actually see a picture of the guy. He does look like Gordon Ramsay.
No, we have to go to the Disney executives and like, tell them our only star was like a small Gordon Ramsay and he was eaten by a
Where did you find a small Gordon Ramsay?
And how the hell did he get eaten by a badger?
He goes badger hunting with his family. And do you know what I picture his family being? Do you know those like those Russian dolls that like open up and then there's like a smaller one pops out? That's how he works. But yeah, I think this movie's gonna be a hit, guys.
Yeah,
It's
for
gonna hit
sure.
the wall and die.
This is going straight to DVD, I'd say.
Oh. In all honesty, can you imagine what we would be like if we were famous people? I mean, we're already like world renowned by now, but you know what I mean.
In jail, definitely.
Not even giving us a chance.
Nah. First day, like we go out and there's like some journalist asks us a really easy question like, how are you doing today? And we all get offended and throw stuff.
It's like, guys, you've made millions in your new movie and you're adored by the public. What do you think of that? And then we just punch him.
What do you mean,
That's
we
rude.
made billions?
We didn't do it.
What a-
It's like the noodles are like slapping him in the cheek, the horse is stomping on his legs, and the raccoon is taking his wallet.
And he's like not even getting hurt too much. He's just mildly inconvenienced by his like tick.
And then you see like Lacey walk behind us holding a skateboard, looking back and going, you know what? I'm not dealing with this. Walks
She's
on.
just shaking her head.
Oh god. I think, can you imagine if like, see if the podcast like gains like a big following and we all decide to go to TwitchCon and they asked us to do a panel.
Uh-oh.
Can you imagine that?
No.
That's scary.
No.
No.
No, we're never gonna get there. I think that
Well,
would be-
we will get there, but
I
They
think
won't
Twitch
let us
would be
in.
happy. They wouldn't let us pass the bouncers.
They'll just listen to this and then they'll say, no.
These people have no idea what they're doing. And like, and
They
then
keep trying to
someone
fight the bouncer.
is that it? Wait a minute. This is TwitchCon. Do we actually have bouncers? No, that's just the janitor.
They're big headed for janitor. They're
And he's
shouting
not-
that he won't let them in, but he doesn't control.
And it's like, as you said before, we're just mildly inconveniencing him. So he's kind of just like, he's just brushing in our direction, and we're kind of backing away.
Yeah, in his way. Like shuffling back, saying, "Do you know who we are?"
We're famous. And
Don't
he's,
you
got
know
earphones
who we
in.
are? No,
The
I do not.
NFTW.
Get our
Who?
names wrong.
Huh?
Who you are?
Who's that?
We're world-renowned voice actors.
We were on TV. We were in Big Time.
Oh. What
That
part
plays
in
as
Big
he
Time?
beats us to death with the brush.
He's like, those people were my idols. Don't you dare insult their memory.
Yeah. You will be nothing compared to them.
Can you imagine,
Nothing.
like, if someone asked us who, like, we walk into TwitchCon and someone's like interviewing like streamers, and we're like, oh yeah, we're actually pretty famous streamers, and they're like, oh wow, what did you do? And like, you know, the big fat manager from Big Time Rush, yeah, that was us. We all played the
That
same
was
guy.
all of us.
And they're like, okay, moving on. And then it goes to like the next person, and it's like Shay or something, who's like the environmental extraordinaire. And we're like
People know
trying to
what they're
like,
doing.
yeah. And then during the interview, like she's talking about all these like grand topics about all of her conservation work and how all the money goes to charity and stuff like that. And in the background, you can see us like holding up signs. It's like we're still relevant.
Still fighting with the janitor.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, we
swear
hold
I
up.
was in Big Time Rock.
We're holding up the signs, and then he starts coming and trying to shoo us away.
Yeah.
Oh man, I want to be famous so bad just so I can do so much weird shit.
Like
I want to
Kanye
buy a
style.
tank.
Oh,
I've always wanted to buy an M4A1 Sherman tank.
Oh.
500,000 for a working one.
even got the number.
I know. I'm prepared to pay that money.
I've been saving up.
I've been saving up pocket change, and I think I might be able to afford it in 66 years.
I have 66 cents.
I mean, even if it did take me 66 years to pay for it, I'd still get it.
Worth it.
Yeah, me as an old man going down the high street in a tank. Like, sir, you can't park here. There's another car. And then I'll just, like, roll over the car.
I'm in a tank.
And he goes, sir, what are you doing in a tank? And he goes, I'm here to pick up my prescription drugs.
Just go straight through the door. Don't even bother parking.
And then she's the turret of the tank is like pointed directly at the cashier, and she goes, "Sir, here's your medication. Put it in the turret."
You can just see your head peeking through the other side.
Yeah.
Slide it down the tank barrel.
Like she puts it into the tip of it, and I have to tilt the turret upwards, and then it
Yeah,
slides down.
to you.
Oh man. In all honesty, can I just say this episode was probably a perfect success being utter nonsense.
Yeah.
Ooh, TP, what did you post? TP, that
Not
looks
me.
awesome.
Wasn't me
TP's
this
after
time, I don't-
posting. He's after posting a picture of a horse with a
It's me.
Like,
not TP.
like a. Sorry, Evo. God damn it! It's just Evo TP, and it's just when we text each other, I don't say Ebolors and I don't say Trash Panda. I just say TP and Ebo, and then I've said it so much in text, they autocorrect to each other. And I remember one day I was like writing this big, I think it was like a really important message to TP, and just before it sent, instead of TP, it said toe. It's like, no!
The way you do this.
And I was like, I value your friendship so much, toe.
That's beautiful.
Oh no, I'm a man of extravagant words.
I'm gonna change my name to Toe after this.
Just toe. Oh man. Anybody got another thing they want to talk about?
I don't know. I don't think so.
No? TP?
So, the weather is really nice.
Much weather, very wow.
It's pretty much dark over here. Oh, so is there. Why are you
And it's dark
lying?
here as well. Well, I think we've been doing this for what, an hour and 20 minutes? How much audio footage, or not footage, but audio do we have, Evo?
I'd say 1 hour 30 minutes. Or something.
You know what?
That's
Keep all of this in. Keep every second of us talking about it in, because this is fun. I am enjoying myself. If there's going to be like slight edits to this, I'm guessing, but
Yeah.
it's just all of the bullshit and us like messing up and shit is just going to be kept in, and it's going to sound so fucking stupid, but I love it.
Exactly.
So
we're probably gonna edit out the parts where Noodle and Evo threaten to fight all the girls at wrestling.
oh yeah, true. That part there is probably not going to be.
That's edited out.
What part?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I think. Do you want? Let's do an outro. Let's do a nice little outro. You guys ready? Yeah. Okay. Let me. Drum roll, please. Someone give me drums.
Evo, you get left drum, I'll get right drum.
Fuck that. I don't have any drums.
Thank you, everyone, for watching the NFTW podcast, The Nonsense for the World. I have been your host, your mum's a noodle.
There's me, Ibo.
Then there's me, your mom's a noodle.
Hold
I'm
on,
TP.
hold on, TP.
Oh, you got me. Looks like this has been a big time run. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you guys for watching, and we all hope to see you in the next episode, which will have the return of the lovely Lacey Miller. So once again, thank you all for watching.
Have a nice day.
And for a kiss. Mwah.